So we are looking at team of the season, Frimpong. He's 92 rated, 5'7", high work rates, can play 4-star, and is right-footed. When I say he can play, he can be right mid, right back, or right wing back. So this brand new 3-4-1-2 formation, it's the meta, or 5 at the back, he could definitely do it. We look at this card statistics: 99 dribbling, 99 agility, 99 balance, 99 acceleration and sprint speed, 99 crossing, 88 short pass. Okay finishing for a right back with 99 stamina. In terms of traits, we've got outside the foot shot and long throw. But outside the foot shot is really important, especially playing in that right wing back role. We've gone for a sentinel, and that's basically to boost up his header and accuracy, as well as boosting up his defensive awareness, slide tackle, stand tackle. As you can see on Footbin, it does give him 75 headering accuracy, 95 defensive awareness. Also boosts up his jumping to 99 and his aggression to 99 as well. We'll talk about chem styles, pricing, what I thought about the card, and much more at the end of review on Footbin. That being said, let's go jump into some gameplay, but have a word from today's sponsor first. Are you tired of playing sweat teams like this? Make sure you go to Alt Nice, select Foot 23 coins, choose which console and how many coins you'd like to buy, select your payment method, and don't forget to add code NaNNiK for 6% off on all orders. So we are going to be playing in Foot Champs or Weekend League. We're playing in our normal 4-2-2 system. Frimpong's going to be playing in a right back. I was tempted to try him at right mid, but I think right back's going to be a better role for today. We're basically going to test out his overlapping ability, as well as if he gets through on goal, if he can do good crossing, his passing is good, if he can finish, and of course what his defender's like in general. Depending on how our opponent is today is what we'll really see. Defending's one of those where it is mainly manual. It doesn't really matter how good you are in defending. If you're terrible at defending, the card isn't going to make your defending better. It is what it is. But I want to see what he feels like on the balls. We do get him here. Frimpong. Little pass in. Wait for that overlap. Using the dummy run, not a problem. Play it inwards. Back again. Back out. Back to Frimpong. Drive in, do an early cross if we can. That's an absolutely unbelievable pass. We couldn't quite get on the end of it there. But you can see, even if you like to play in this role, he's going to be able to do that. But that's going to be his main position for us today. Down wide. Try to take on his opponent if we can. He's going to get past that team of the season, Son. We can. Oh, a bit slow on the pass there. We get away with it very luckily there. Let's try a little 1-2. Back to Frimpong. Sees Haaland. Bit of skill. Haaland all the way, and a great tackle from that Varane. We do intercept. Wait for that Frimpong overlap if we can. Lovely pass in. Bit of skill. Capdevere, possibly the best left back, but he does get robbed. Can Frimpong keep it on? He can. Using that 99 acceleration and sprint speed there. Gets away with it, unfortunately. Let's have a look at his set pieces to see if he's any good at penalties or free kicks. I'm not too sure if he takes anything like that in real life. As we can see here, he's pretty bad in all of them, unfortunately, but that's not a problem. We'll call somebody short, and we'll drill it to the edge of the box. So it looks like our opponent is trying to overlap our sides, having a far left wing back and a right wing back basically overlapping. That's poor defence from the players. Good defence from Laporte though. Right, counter attack. To see this 99 acceleration and sprint speed can come into play here. Good pass into the gap. Waiting for that overlap if we can. Got Haaland at the bottom. We find him. Frimpong still making that run in. Frimpong brings it down, takes a volley, and a great goal. And what an absolute play from him. Like I said, I don't normally push up my right back or left backs, but because he's got that high acceleration and sprint speed with the higher work rates, he's going to be sitting in those positions if you need him to. And a great goal, all stemmed from him doing that pass into the midfield and then overlapping at the bottom of the pitch. And that's exactly what we needed from him. We've got him at the bottom of this pitch here again. Try and get past Capdevere if we can, a bit of pace. Nowhere through if we need him. We find him here. All the way, and another goal for Frimpong there with the overlap. Oh my, if you love attacking right backs and left backs, he is going to be a must buy. He's actually got really good finishing considering it's only like 75, I think it was, or something like that. Our opponent's now trying to avoid that side. We're just going to switch it straight over. Going to drill it in to Kimmich, get him to overlap at the bottom of the screen here. Use his dummy run. There he is at the bottom. Now we can get a cross in to Cruyff at back post. We find him. Unbelievable cross, and we should have had an assist there. And that's something about this card that is going to be super under the radar and underrated, is his crossing ability. Because he has that 99 crossing and really high short pass and long pass, he's going to open up space every time. So we do the exact same thing. We're going to drill him in, get Jarzinho to run here. Good tackle from his Van Dijk there. And we'll give that pressure on. Good. Makes him into a bad pass. Driving in now. Got Frimpong here with an option if we need him. We got him. A great tackle from Varane. Even though he's got 19 acceleration, he is very weak for his size. That is a little bit frustrating. But his passing is out of this world. You can see here just a link-up play. A bit of skill there. Wait for the overlap. Ball out wide. Can we get on the end of it? We can't, but can we recover? Good interception from Frimpong now on the recovery. Frimpong picks the ball up. Good dribble. How have we not had a foul there? I don't know. Use that his left stick dribble in. Lovely dribble in. Lovely pass into Cruyff. He gets a shot blocked, unfortunately. Does win the header, though, keeping that pressure on. Out wide from Frimpong. Managed to find him on the instep. Cut back. Jarzinho, and again, a mad save from the goalkeeper. And we do get ourselves one more goal, and it looks like it's going to be a rage quit here from this guy. So far, really impressed by Frimpong. His defensive abilities are good, a little bit weak when it comes to certain sort of situations, as we see here. But he did get 2 goals for us. Normally, I wouldn't do that. I want to test out his shooting ability. See, 19 dribbles, 12 completed. 2 shots, 2 on target, 2 goals. His passing was absolutely fantastic. Not one misplaced pass. And a couple of those were actually crosses into the box. So the defending, we've got ourselves a couple of interceptions. And he won 2 out of 3 defensive duels and 1 aerial duel. So we're going to go jump into a second game now. But try him out in more of a defensive role than an attacking. So into our second game then with Frimpong. We saw how attacking he was in the first set of game that we saw. Really, really good. Great finishing for that card as well. Explosive fast, which is to be predicted with 99 acceleration, sprint speed, etc. But in terms of defensiveness, didn't really notice too much. Of course, this guy's going to be using Prime R9 as a loan. But I will say that he does feel a little bit weak in scenarios, especially like in particular, if somebody's very close to you and you get a little bit of a left trigger or L2 sort of press on them. So when they hold them back, he doesn't seem to win those very often. In terms of headering, not noticing any problems. I don't know if that's down to the Sentinel Chem style we've gone for that boosts him to 99 jumping. But there are going to be moments in certain games where you are going to notice it and others that you're not. So let's see how we get onto this game then, as our opponent has already paused it by the looks of it. But we'll see how we get on. So Frimpong's obviously playing at the top of the other side of the pitch, and we'll just cut to some of the tackles and stuff that we get. So Frimpong against R9 is going to be an interesting... so we get him here, see his 99 pace, great defence, and there's that scenario I said about the header. And if it wasn't for Slotterbeck there, that could have been a goal, as it has gone out for a goal kick. But that's what I mean with his headering there. Some you're going to win, some you aren't. Yes, it's Tammy Abraham, who is absolutely massive on this, don't get it mistaken. But that is a little bit concerning that he got beat that easy. Frimpong brings the ball. Now we can just do a driven pass straight into the gap. That's something I like about Frimpong. We get ourselves a great attack in the possession there. Got Son at the bottom of the pitch. He's gone to Cruyff instead. Oof. Frimpong here. Great tackle there. Gets past R9, no problem. Prime R9's been pocketed. Give ourselves the nice early attack and a great shot and a mad save from Van der Sar again. Frimpong now driving our counter-attack. Lovely ball in. Frimpong pushing up. Great recovery there. Even if you've got our position there, made him make a bad pass there. And sometimes you just got to have players who can recover that quick. If you do drag them out like I just did there. Pushing Frimpong up, not a problem. We're going to see his recovery speed now. Intercept that. 99 acceleration, 99 sprint speed. You are not getting past him. Still there. Forcing him into a bad pass again. Kimmich has kind of got away with it though. We've dragged our players out. Been quiet. Frimpong's got to use that pace. Again, good recovery from him. Great slide tackle to block that pass. Now we've got a counter-attack underway. Cruyff's got to be quicker than Bonucci there. Come on. That's all came from Frimpong's slide tackle to block that pass. So what's happening at the moment is our opponent is basically feeding the ball to Prime R9, trying to do kickoff glitches, trying to just get any sort of rebound he can. And he's not really going either side in terms of whip. So Frimpong hasn't got really much to do. The tackles he has made, he's won. He had that little bit of a dodgy moment at the start against Tammy Abraham. But our opponent is literally just staying straight down the middle of the pitch, not going left or right. And as you can see, we're absolutely dominating this game. I don't think this guy knows how to play FIFA very well, if I'm being honest. And if you can see here, he's got an 8.2. 10 out of 10 dribbles complete. No shots because we're not pushing him forward. Again, 100% pass accuracy. 1 out of 1 stand tackles. 1 out of 1 slide tackles. 1 out of 1 offensive duels. And then 1 of 2 defensive duels, which was that moment that we had against Tammy Abraham. So, he's doing the job. Like I said with defending, it does come down to your opponent's ability. And obviously your own ability to defend and mark space. Our opponent is basically playing directly down the middle of the pitch. He's not going to the throw-in lines where the left back or right back is. And that's just how he's playing. He keeps trying to do the kickoff glitch, even though I'm physically standing here marking it. He's still forcing to do it. And he doesn't seem to learn from his mistakes. So in terms of tackles, there's not really much to show you if my opponent isn't really playing attacking very, very well. You see here, he just keeps going down the middle of the pitch. He's refusing to go left or right. And it's just so easy to defend. We're just literally staying in the middle of the pitch. Now he's got his opportunity to go out wide and he goes back in. And Frimpong's there to win the tackle again. So whatever he does, we're literally man-marking him and getting the space that we need to. And unfortunately, we couldn't get away with an attack there. But you can see just how he's playing. When he does go down Frimpong's side, he seems to have won every single tackle so far. So that's really impressive, considering that's something I was worried about. Frimpong there cleaning up. Using that strength for a second. Lovely composure and plays it out the back of the box there. Negos has a counter-attack underway. Jarzinho at the bottom of the pitch. Been done on the overlap. He's onside. Keeper's going to have to come out. Great save there. Frimpong, even at 99 acceleration sprint speed, isn't going to catch out with some of those passes. But you can see here, that seems to be where he struggles a little bit. If we concede because of that, it's going to be very annoying. And we've just missed. But you can see there, that scenario is super rare, but it is going to happen sometimes. And you can just see with his strength and his height and stuff, sometimes gets in the way. It doesn't always get through in a positive thing, but we do manage to drive away through. This is what I love about the card. And I said I wasn't going to attack too much of him, but that's what he can do. Frimpong has had to come over, and a great tackle again from him, and he keeps it on. Stops that counter-attack. Now we can give ourselves an own attack on away. Frimpong driving. He's got Haaland at the top. Beats the offside trap with a lovely pass. Looks like our opponent could be raised quick. We're going to sweat it across, and we get ourselves a goal as well. I know you're thinking that's so ratty to do that. We're in champs. You've got to win by any means necessary. Frimpong has had our opponent in his pocket the entire game. His prime R9 had absolutely nothing he could do. And as you can see here with Frimpong, he got 9.0 with no goal contributions. He had 18 out of 18 dribbles complete. He had 2 out of 2 key passes and 2 second assists, as well as 1 cross successful. So he had 100% pass rate, 20 out of 20. And then 3 out of 3 stand tackles, 1 out of 1 slide tackles, 1 interception, 3 out of 3 offensive duels, 1, and 3 out of 4 defensive duels. So it just shows you right there what he can do attacking wise and defending wise. I think we've seen enough. Let's go jump onto Footbin now. So we are on Footbin. It's about 360,000, around 350,000, between that sort of price range at the minute. I'd imagine it's going to keep dropping down once people start getting their FUT Champ rewards, rival rewards, squad battle rewards, pack openings, the guaranteed SBC, and much more. But we went for a Sentinel, and as you can see here, it boosts up what we needed him to do. In terms of actual strength, there were a couple moments I noticed, and sometimes it depends on the situation. So that one example that I showed against Tammy Abraham, yes, of course, it's Tammy Abraham. He is ridiculously good in this game. Every defender is going to have the same animation. So I was a little bit worried when I saw that, but you could see he had 100% tackle succession and 100% passing accuracy in both games. So if that doesn't tell you how good he is, I don't know what does. This is also in FUT Champs as well. Some of our opponents are going to differ in terms of how good they are, but again, it's in the best or most competitive mode, and he got the job done. It makes him into a 94 right back, a 95 right wing back, and a 93 right mid if you want to. And I think if you play that 3-4-1-2 system or a 5 at the back, he's going to be unbelievably good for you. His passing's out of this world. His recovery speed, his ability on the ball as well, and just in general his passing, like I've mentioned several times, is out of this world. As a right back and a full back, I do think, depending on your play style, like for me, for example, I actually prefer my right backs to stay back and not push up like we did in the first game compared to the second game. So for me, I don't like him in that sense because I don't play attacking. If I wanted to play attacking, he's a must-buy. In terms of right-backs, it depends on your play style. And of course, if you're trying to force him into your team, because he's from the Bundesliga and he's Dutch, you've got easy links there as well. And overall, just unbelievably impressed by this card. I think you could even go for a basic if you really wanted to, because a basic is essentially what it does already. Just boosts up random stats you can see here. And a basic going to keep on 93, 94. I think they were suggesting Backbone was the other chem style. I didn't try Backbone. I went for Sentinel instead. Backbone basically just boosts up the defensive awareness, the strength, even the long pass, but doesn't boost up his header and accuracy. Having plus 15 on that makes him much more rounded in my opinion. In terms of traits, because he's got the outside the foot shot, you don't need to worry about the long pass. So with a Sentinel, he's just going to boost up that massively for us. And he's going to get 11 jump in as well, whereas a Backbone gives him, obviously, 96. There's not much difference in that anyway. But I just think Sentinel's the best choice. But as always, if you have any questions about this card or any other card in the game, please comment down below. If you're new to the channel, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll hopefully catch you in the next video. See ya.